You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, knowing that answers to your questions are just a phone call away, and that there's a friendly face to guide you when you need it, we think you're going to like it, because it's banking that fits your life. With all the technology you need, backed by service you can trust. Banking on the go, from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust, investing in you.
Victor the lead!
The box, headed by McQuaid, and in they score!
The Braves get it back, quick shot, and a score for Canandaigua! Wide open for Ozzie, he gets it, touchdown McQuaid! Punch, power punch! Out of the shot and a goal!
Dribble handoff to Shatters, what do you think? Bang, brings heaven, let's see, they shoot it, score!
The Varsity Media Sports Network proudly welcomes you to Penfield High School, where tonight it's the Class A championship game in boys lacrosse. As the top seed, the Panthers from Pittsford take on the third seed, the Red Raiders of Fairport. So glad you're with us here today, and joined by head coach of Spencerport, Bill Butero. Good things come to those who wait, and Coach, we had to wait an extra day for this, but we're glad to get this one in here tonight.
Yes, should be a great matchup against two great programs today with Fairport and Pittsford playing each other here in the championship game.
As we'll have the starting lineups here for you momentarily. The pathway for both of these teams, boy, oh boy. I think the Section 5 season in boys lacrosse we will remember for years, both in Class B and in Class A, as we take a look here at the head-to-head matchup. Pittsford getting here thanks to a one-goal win over RH. Fairport, a one-goal win over McQuaid.
Yeah, both teams battled hard. They were incredible games. Fairport came out on top over McQuaid, and Pittsford battled hard with great defense and winning there against Rush Henrietta.
And originally this game was set for last night, but because of thunder in the area, we did not have a chance to get that game in, hence the game here tonight. Mike Torelli, the longtime head coach at Fairport 2004. Andrew Whipple, the longtime head coach at Pittsford. When you talk about coaching names, those are names like royalty when it comes to Section 5 lacrosse.
Yeah, they've been around since I played in high school 18 years ago. They've done a great job with these programs. Andrew Whipple rebuilding Pittsford, and Torelli keeping the long tradition of Fairport alive.
Certainly, as we take a look at some of our players to watch, and when you make a list of best face-off guys, Joey Gigi, one of the best at the X, and McLean Ralston, one of the big reasons why Fairport was able to hold on against McQuaid.
Yeah, McLean Ralston makes big saves in big situations. I know that firsthand. At Spencerport, we played them, lost 8-5, and he was a difference in the game, and so was Gigi. Gigi dominates the face-off X. He's a big physical body. Could be a difference maker here today.
Yeah, as McLean Ralston will be headed to Nazareth, where he'll be manning the pipes there, as we see a lot great student sections from both sides coming out. Fairport will be in the all-red and Pittsford in the all-white. A lot of players you could spotlight from Pittsford. Certainly a couple guys. Ben Steingass, big game against RH. 5 goals, stepping up. But what proved to be the ultimate game winner was Luke Fliss getting the 12th goal in the 12-11 win.
Yeah, Luke Fliss has come on strong in the past couple weeks. Great player. Ben Steingass can take over a game from the midfield. Hard dodger, likes to shoot on the run. Great team player.
Certainly the player, though, that you want to take out would be certainly James Cook, as we take a look at the starting defense there for the Red Raiders. Josh Knapp. Do you put, if you're Mike Torelli, do you put Knapp on Cook? How do you think that goes in it?
Usually they put Knapp on the best player on the field.
As we'll pause now for our national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gay. still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Our national anthem. Coach, I apologize, as we were just talking about how do you defend. If you're Mike Torelli, what would be the sort of game plan would you come up with here to slow down James Cook and Ben Steiner?
You utilize Knapp all over the field. He plays on the wing. However they're initiating their offense, I think that's who you put him on. Pittsford is a methodical team, just like we saw earlier with Canandaigua. They like to possess the ball and take timely shots.
And for the rest of the attackers, Gould, Rizzo, Jackson, Monty had a good game. Jake Kuhlman does a little bit of everything, and Joey Gigi, one of the best here. And every so often he'll stay out there, so he's not strictly face-off get-off.
Yeah, he's a big, strong kid, physical, hard to defend a guy of that size. Traditional. He's going to play football in college, I believe at University of Buffalo, so he's a great athlete.
And there's the starting lineup here for the Pittsford Panthers. Jackson Green, we may see a little bit of tonight as well. That is a possibility. As Nolan Dehan, the keeper, Santowski's, Caleb Lewis, they're really good on defense as well.
Very strong on defense all over the field.
As the team captains are out there right now on that big block letter P. Yes, we are at Penfield High School. And, Coach, you were telling me this was the first time in how many years that we actually had to move the date of the championship game?
Yeah, I mean, the championship game last night, there was rain, thunder, and lightning in the area. Not only do we have to move the date of the game, but the location of the game, too. We were supposed to be at Eastridge last night.
As we're very mindful that this is going up also on YouTube, so maybe someday somebody 20 years from now is wondering what happened there in the 2022 Section 5 tournament. Well, it's been a great tournament, first and foremost, with all these close games, and we get to wait one more day to see who's going to be the Class A champion. As both teams will send out their men here at the face-off X. Connor Wambach, the freshman, and yes, that is Abby's nephew. We'll be taking it against Joey Gigi, although Pittsford will use a variety of players at the X here tonight.
And they're starting off with a double long pull look on the wings, which is pretty standard for Pittsford. They're going to try to keep the ball dirty, meaning keep it on the ground and pick it up and get in transition.
Yeah, the player on the near side, Charlie DiBiase, certainly very good. He's going up against Mitchell Monty, as it'll be Gigi winning the draw. Gigi getting into the box. Gigi fires and scores! 8 seconds into this game. Fairport leads 1-0.
We talk about what the difference a good face-off guy makes. He gets it out front, clean, goes right down Main Street, is never picked up, low bounce shot, away, and a goal.
Joey Gigi getting his 5th of the season, and boy, this is attack mode. This is like championship game mode, and you can't give him that much room.
Unbelievable take. Way to start the game for Fairport.
And as we mentioned, you're going to have different players at the X tonight for Fairport trying to wear down GG, and they're going to go with a long pole this time.
So on this face-off, they have 3 poles up, meaning they have 2 short sticks down on the defense.
GG in a battle with Santowski. And it'll be won by Fairport, and they will go the length of the field as McLean Ralston will send it up along the near side. Just logging on, very quick start here for the Raiders tonight, the 3rd seed against the top seed, Fairport. As stepping into the box, Josh Knapp will hand it off here, and there we go. We are underway here. First official offensive series here. Starting out with the empty set, Fairport will pass it around.
Yeah, that was a huge ground ball by Knapp. Pittsford did exactly what they wanted to do on that faceoff.
Chase Rizzo will camp out 10 yards in front of the cage. Now cutting through also is Mitchell Monty. A lot of different names they can get on the score sheet here tonight for this balanced Fairport attack, including number 22, Billy Mahar, who had it. Monty sends it back up top. Here's the run in by Riley. Riley setting it down low. The shot and the goal. Riley dishing it off to number 2, Chase Rizzo. 2-0 Fairport.
That was unbelievable patience and a reverse of the field to force the sweep to get their hands free and a shot to the inside. Great shot placement.
Taking a look at again in the Santowski recognized what was happening, couldn't get there in time, however.
Great shot placement by Rizzo. Low and away on inside. Hard for a goalie to get there.
So Josh Knapp will be on the opposite side here. So it's a long pole against a long pole. Mitchell Monty on the near side. He'll be battling DiBiase. And Santowski, it's a 50-50 ball. And Pittsford will win their first draw, as getting that ground ball is 33, Charlie DiBiase.
And this is what Pittsford needs. They need to get the possession off the face-off. Now they're going to slow down and settle things before they attack the cage.
So the names and numbers to watch here offensively. Number 8, James Cook, 40 goals on the season. Number 12, Ben Steingast, 31 goals on the season, including 5 in that semifinal win over RH. As it'll be Gustav Murphy staying in the box. Gigi staying out there as a defensive midi. Over there, that's Matt Budarazzi, the long pole for Fairport. He's getting the assignment on James Cook right now. Cook sends it over left side. It'll be rotated back up top. This goes. Steingast into the box. Steingast near hash. Steingast fires, and then getting a piece of that was Ralston. It'll roll out of bounds. This will remain Pittsford ball, is getting to it first with Steingast.
Yeah, they were able to set up that dodge by dodging up the right side of X, getting Steingast isolated at the top, down the alley, hands-free, shot on cage.
2-0 goals by Gigi and Rizzo for Fairport. Early on in this game, this is the first possession here for the Panthers. Luke Fliss helping to set a screen in front, goes on the near side. The shot off the iron, carrying high into the air all the way back to midfield, where Fliss does an unbelievable job climbing the ladder to get that ground ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that went off the post or off the goalie, but either way, it could have been over and back if it was off a Pittsford player.
So Fliss into the box. Now he'll take it to the corner. He's got the short pole on him. And Joe Budarazzi. Fliss going in. Doesn't have much room, sends it over, and that's going to be a pass that's just offline as Murphy could not gather it in. Ball goes over to Fairport.
Yeah, it looks like he just missed it. Nice sweep by Fliss. Just missed the pass.
2-0 our score here. Clearing attempt coming up. Has some space on the far side. Mahar, good footwork. They get it into the boxes. Mitchell Monty will pull back. And for Fairport, good start here against the top seed.
Here we go. They're going to settle down, and we're going to see a nice little sweep. Pop action on the backside.
Mahar back up top. Monty with it. Monty drawing a long pole with McPherson. The shot will go wide. Closest to the end line was Jackson Monty. These two teams met back on April 5th. Feels like a lifetime ago. Fairport winning that one 8-7. First game of the year. It seems like it always works out between these two programs. Mitchell Monty now to the near side to Mahar, and Mahar is going to draw the short pole of Anthony DeMeo. To the corner this will go.
Fairport being really patient with the ball and taking what they're giving them.
That shot going wide once again, so nothing else. A nice long possession here for the Red Raiders as Jackson Monty to bring it in. That's Jake Kuhlman, number 14, on the near side as well. Behind the cage this goes. Kyle Gould. Really his first touch here tonight. Sends it over Mahar and working over to Mitchell Monty. Mahar outside the box will reset the whole thing. Mahar going in, gets around a man, dishing off down low, and then the shot. It's ground ball, sending it back, and here's the clearing attempt as Nolan Dion will walk it up the field. See if the Panthers can get something going here, as this clearing attempt will be rather easy as Anthony DeMeo steps into the box. As Pittsford gets ready to check in their offensive personnel, DeMeo will step off, as will Bobby Jacob, number 11.
It's a big possession for Pittsford here to get something going offensively.
Steingast and Murphy are entering the game now, and Also coming in is Luke Fliss. So 6 players Pittsford wants out on the field right now. Kesselring running in front. This is Murphy. Murphy getting tripped up from behind. First flag tonight as both officials saw it. Rather easy call here. And for the first time, we have a man up. It'll go in favor of Pittsford.
Yeah, you know, they forced that penalty to happen by blowing by the defender. He had to try to catch up. Stick got caught between his legs. Easy trip call.
Right on the play. Going to the sideline from Fairport. Number 3.
So Ben Hadley will be the defensive midi that will take a knee here. Opportunity for Pittsford with a man up as we're awaiting the penalty to go up on the board here. By the way, great job by everybody at Penfield. Didn't know that they were going to be working tonight, so good job by Section 5 and everybody to schedule this game to a different location on the fly here, 24 hours.
All right, I got to figure it out. 51 minutes. Number 3.
So everybody, there we go. 5:19 will be the time that the penalty will be released. It is the 1-minute penalty going again to Hadley. So Fliss camping out in the middle of this formation. Tell us about this defense that Fairport has right now.
Well, Fairport right now is in a box and one, locking off the crease. They're going to rotate around the outside. Okay. Pittsford's going to run a wheel action to try to get them to rotate and beat it to the backside.
So we have 37 seconds remaining. The man up, and, well, that will take care of that is the goal by Ben Steingass. Number 12 getting his 32nd of the season. It's a man-up goal, and it's now 2-1.
Yep. Fairport was packed in tight. Steingass saw an opening with his hands free, let it rip. Why not take a shot there? They weren't expecting it. They got to get pressure out on his hands. He's too good.
Steingass at 5:53.
Boy, he's got some velocity behind that.
2-1. Fairport. Yes.
So Gigi, it would be a surprise if he didn't take all the draws here tonight. DiBiase taking the draw here for Pittsford. Boy, I love that shot from behind. The high cam, we call it here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Gigi's going to get the draw.
Great effort by Gigi to get that ball out in space with 3 long pulls on the midfield for Pittsford.
And so now Gigi will step off as Fairport gets who they want onto the field, Mitchell Monty.
Pittsford was not able to switch back, so they're locking off attackmen with the midfielders.
Has the interception behind the cage. And that will be, I believe, Santowski who came down with that.
Okay, great anticipation, saw it, baited him, picked it off.
DeMayo gets it over to Cook, and the clear is successful. So some good defense will lead to an offensive opportunity. Chance for Pittsford to tie this game. Those are already under 5 minutes to go here in the first. Gene Battaglia with Bill Butero here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. So glad you're with us. Cannot believe we've already reached the end of the season here. But one of these teams will be going to the state tournament, and Coach, that's something we didn't have last year. So, for all those players that didn't get the opportunity last year, still looking forward to some great lacrosse. Congratulations to Canandaigua winning Class B. As off the iron, Fliss's shot, that'll carry him out. Ground ball. Pittsford had it for a second, scooping it forward, and then coming up with it will be number 21, Josh Knapp.
Fliss did a great job of splitting his guy off the post. Great ground ball by Fairport.
And the clear coming up here for the Raiders. And that will be Knapp weaving his way through traffic and gets it back. No, it goes out, and it still will be almost a good attempt there by Steingass as we take a look here at that shot by Fliss.
Oh, he had him beat off the far post. What a shot.
Fantastic camera angle. Brandon Riley as DeMayo will push him out beyond the numbers. Jake Kuhnman. Some traffic down low as this will be Mitchell Monty. Mitchell Monty, double team comes over, gets it up. Plenty of time for Brandon Riley to recover as Riley had it knocked away. Riley with it, the shot, that will bounce wide as chasing after will be Jackson Monty.
Mitchell Monty did a tremendous job at the beginning of that dodge, making two people play him and then moving the ball to the backside.
Mitchell Monty playing catch there with Brandon Riley. As we're under 3 minutes to go here in the first. Chase Ridge, though, has a goal. He's now going to come out here as Mitchell Monty will be the player in the middle of this formation. What kind of zone are they running here for Pittsford, Coach?
Pittsford looks like they're in a form of a 3-3 or a 1-3-2 zone. They're extending out in the middle.
Making Fairport work as the shot from the outside as Jackson Monty let that one go. Monty, their leading scorer, 31. Kyle Gould actually has 37. So
Pittsford goes in and out of zone to dictate the pace of the game.
And that will be Jake Kuhnman getting the goal.
It was an incredible job of hitting the seam, finding an open guy for a nice time and room shot.
So Jake Kuhnman, his 19th of the season here. Gould will get the assist.
And it was a great job with a screen by Mitchell Monty to stop the rotation. The old box bee-sting pick.
Again, it'll be another long pole coming out. That is Noah Heasel will come out and be on the near wing. 2:18 remaining here in the first. Gigi will win another. Here, Gigi, a clear path. Nope. Sliding over the last second. I thought he was going to get another one, Coach.
Yeah, Pittsford's got to find a way to win faceoffs here. Gigi is taking care of business and keeping the possession in Fairport's end.
Mitchell Monty, and now Fairport can be how conservative they want here. As we're under 2 to go here in the first. On the right hash, the shot by Mahar. Got knocked down, the rebound into the crease this goes, so doing his job there, Nolan DeHaan.
It was a great job getting their hands free for a shot. The old-fashioned mom goal on the outside of the cage.
Clearing attempt. Good transition here as that'll be Murphy bringing it to the near numbers. Defensively over there is Matt Budarazzi, number 42. As this will go back up top. Will Martins was out there a little bit. Now he'll step off. As stepping on will be Steingas. Steingas with the only goal here tonight for Pittsford so far. Murphy. Guarded by Monty. And Fairport fans loving it.
Pittsford thinks they have a match they like. Monty's up to the challenge here.
Murphy trying to get around Monty. Make that Mitchell Monty. As Murphy will send it behind the cage. That's Cook. Their leading scorer. Still with it. Double team comes over. Lots of traffic. He'll have to give it up. Steingas with it. Right hash. 12 seconds remaining. Steingas gets in. Shot. To the near iron, Rolston hugging that pole, rebound to the near side, ground ball picked up, it'll be heaved the length of the field just to kill some time as they'll play catch back and forth. Great start here for the third seed, Fairport, who leads the top seed, Pittsford. There you go, the seedings are our score. Fairport 3 and Pittsford 1. We'll take a quick break here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area sports leader. We offer an array of services for any team, coach, player, athletic director, and parent. From game film to live streaming, we are available to cover your event anytime, any place. Looking for an enhanced experience? How about a professional broadcast with multiple camera angles, announcers, graphics, and instant replay? Need a highlight reel? We produce individual highlights for college recruiting and team highlight videos for end-of-season banquets. And when it comes to social media, nobody has you covered better than us. Hype videos, sideline highlights. We can tailor custom videos to make your team stand out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Why waste your time dealing with anyone else? When it comes to sports video, Varsity Media stands alone. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or online at varsitymedia.net.
Fairport getting the instruction from Mike Torelli, their head coach, as the faithful coming down. Sectional titles, well, boy, it was back in, what year is it, 2014, heck of a final, a big rally by Fairport over Pittsford that year. And Fairport looking here for a three.
Fairport and Pittsford have dominated Class A. You know, a couple teams that go back and forth between A and B, and Penfield and Victor in between there.
We're getting ready for the face-off.
Victor has bounced up and down between Class A. They're in Class B now.
Let's see if Gigi can continue his dominance in this game. It's really the difference. Possession, possession, possession.
Well, it's interesting that after the first face-off that Coach Andrew Whipple has not sent out their Wambach, and I'm just wondering if anything else, just try to wear him down physically by just sending different guys out there. Is that the strategy here?
Yeah, they've rotated a couple guys. They've had DiBiase in the face-off the last couple times. He's one of their better defenders, and he's big. So having another big body on Gigi is going to help.
Well, that one gets away from Gigi, and that's going to be picked up by Santowski, and that will result in a Pittsford possession. So something they really needed, as it'll be Rex Kesselring waiting for some of his offensive teammates here to check in. And for the time being, the long pole of Santowski remains out there. And now he'll scoot off the field. Ian Erskine sends it over to the near side as Brady Getz also getting a run in here for the Panthers. So Getz will stay out there. This goes over to Cook. Cook is a marked man here tonight. I think that's fair to say, right, Coach?
Yeah, there's going to be early slides to him and to Steingas all day. You know, their numbers speak for themselves this year.
As Getz, kind of a dangerous pass, but it worked out okay in the end. Back outside the box is Fliss now, trying to get a step. Fliss going up against Joe Bugarazzi, and he'll give it back up. Here's Steingas. Handing it off. Erskine now with it. Erskine trying to weave his way through, and that is going to result in a strip as Hadley knocking it away. Contested ball. And Pittsford coming up with an unsettled situation. Cook comes up with it. Cook going in, and the save is made by Ralston. The rebound kicking out, and Fairport comes up with it.
Pittsford did an incredible job stretching the field, making it a difficult slide, and he came up huge at point-blank range.
As we take another look, and then that, my goodness, standing his ground, McLean Ralston. As we have the timeout on the field, it's called by Fairport just to make sure that they keep the possession here.
Yeah, saves like that energize a team or they demoralize you. Huge save by Ralston. Let's see what Fairport does with it.
Ralston came up with a big save to preserve the Fairport win in the semi over McQuaid. So much great action that that was certainly one of those games.
Yeah, Ralston's come up huge for them all year. When I talk to Torelli, he's one of his most clutch goalies that he's had. Look at this play. Baits him to go high and stuffs him. Unbelievable save.
And then getting that ground ball was Joe Bugarazzi. And then let's look at the other end here. That was the lone goal tonight so far. Ben Steingast coming for Pittsford as their score remains 3-1. Let's see how good the Pittsford ride is here, Coach.
Yeah, Pittsford traditionally has had a great ride, so let's see what they come out in. If they come out with a pressure ride or if they try to trap them at the midline.
So Bobby Jacob is going to be one of those defensive middies. He's on the near side. Cole Villarreal will be the long pole right in the middle of the field, just out of view here. So if they want to go up the middle, and he's going to be guarded by Brady Getz. So here's the clearing attempt with Ralston, who's very sure-handed for a keeper, as here he is. And as soon as I said that, it's stripped. He's in a little bit of trouble as Ralston trying to get it back, and that is a great strip. Bobby Jacob, but then it goes back the other direction, is popping it back up and into the box. Back and forth we go, as Kuhlman will now bring it behind the cage.
Great defensive effort on both sides, on both rides there.
Feed left side, that's going to go wide. This will remain Fairport ball. All their scoring came back in the first. Kuhlman with the last goal for this Fairport team. Jackson Monty. As that's number 11, Kyle Gould. Scooping it back to Monty, and Monty on the far corner is going to be guarded by Sentowski.
Pittsford's poles are out there applying pressure to the adjacents, trying to force a turnover from Fairport.
Billy Mahar. DeMayo. Keeping stride for stride. Mahar goes in, though. Mahar goes, and the save is made again to Hahn. Maybe that went off part of the side of the net. It's going to be DeMayo picking that ball up. DeMayo double-teamed, in a little bit of trouble. That's a great ride as DeMayo had the ball stripped. Loose ball on the near side. Still being contested, and it's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to, well, initially they were going to say it was Pittsford ball, and they say it will be Fairport as Chase Rizzo to inbound.
Yeah, it looked to me like it was kicked out of bounds by the Pittsford defenseman.
45 remaining here before halftime. Well, this is exactly how you would draw it up if you're Fairport to start this game here tonight.
Yep, Fairport wants to maximize possession time and score timely goals.
Kuhlman sending it back. Nobody's around Mahar. Has time to regather himself. DeMayo again, the short pole on Mahar. Shot! Save made by DeHaan. And the rebound kicking out to the far side where Kuhlman races over to it and he gets that ground ball.
Pittsford's defensemen are trying to take away the strong hands of the midfielders, but Fairport is just running by that, creating separation and a longer slide.
Mahar gets around DeMayo. But the help comes over there. The switch is made. Mahar still with it, as that's Noah Hazel, number 26, identifying that. Shot. Save made again. That time was Mitchell Monty letting that one go, and we'll have the crease violation going over, so a clearing attempt. Boy, Nolan DeHaan, if Pittsburgh comes out, just remember these saves as getting a piece of it.
Yeah, and Pittsburgh changed their defensive strategy there a little bit. They shut off an attackman, allowed their poles to play more aggressive on some of the kids.
Here's the clear to the near side. It's going to be thrown behind Jacob on forced error, and it's going to go over to Fairport.
Yeah, and it looked to me like they were offsides as well, so it was going to go Fairport ball either way.
Ralston pushing it up along the far side. And this will be an easy clear here for Fairport as back into the box they go.
Pittsford has played a lot of defense.
Fairport fans chanting, "Let's go Fairport." And, you know, the crowd is into it on the Fairport side right now, as they should. Brandon Riley going in. Riley shoots off the iron. Rebound carrying to the near side, where Mitchell Monty going for that ground ball. Out of bounds, it'll remain Fairport ball.
Pittsford goalie and the Pipes are bailing him out right now on defense.
Oh, Coach, is it fair to say this game it feels like it should be 5-1, 6-1, somewhere in that neighborhood?
Yeah, the goalie's made some tremendous saves, and they've hit 3 or 4 pipes.
From the outside, getting a run here, Sam Pucci, number 27. First time we've called his number here tonight. And you can afford to do this here when you have long possessions, working some different players, as now we've reached the midway point here of the second quarter. Bobby Jacob, the defensive midi, number 11. Mitchell Monty, near side, it'll go to Riley. Riley, guarded by Murphy, who's working both ends of the field. Riley going back at it. Riley trying to work his way in, ran out of room. Feeding it back up top through traffic. That's going to roll out of bounds. Or will it? Oh.
Great hustle.
Yeah. As chasing that down, Chase Rizzo keeping the possession going here for Fairport. And now 2 Fairport defenders are down, is working his way in, and then stripped from behind. Last second was Brandon Riley. And it wouldn't have counted anyways if Riley fell into the crease.
That was great individual effort by Rizzo to get the ball back. Riley split a defenseman, but he just hung his stick a little too long, allowing the back check, and then he fell into the crease.
So the ride coming up here, a lot of red jerseys packing it in here midfield. And then finding a pathway through are the Panthers, and you know what? They're going to talk this over.
Yeah, I think that's a great timeout by Pittsford. They just played 4 consecutive minutes of defense, allow the offense to get it together and have a great possession here.
Yeah, you have 2 timeouts. You use one of them here in the first half. We'll take a quick break with Fairport leading 3-1. It's the Class A championship game in boys lacrosse. Probably brought to you here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're an event organizer looking for a media company to cover live streaming, action photography, and game video for your event? Look no further. Varsity Media travels throughout the Northeast covering weekend tournaments, showcases, and championships. Contact us today to learn about our services and packages at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
As we take a look here at the Pittsford bench, while we have a minute, let's congratulate once again Devin York and the Canandaigua Braves winning their first sectional championship in 9 years, coming out, I think you would agree, Coach, a very loaded Class B.
Yeah, Class B was incredible this year with Victor. Irondequoit had a great year, obviously. Canandaigua, Thomas, Spencerport, Penfield. Unbelievable class.
It was just a joy to call some of those games. And I called it a game for the ages, the Canandaigua 6-5 win over Victor. You look at that game there. How did Canandaigua get by Victor?
They went 50-50 in faceoffs. Their defense is loaded. They were able to answer the bell of Victor's offense. I think Victor was thrown off a little bit when they went up 5-1. Canandaigua went up 5-1. And then Canandaigua does what Canandaigua does. They possess the ball. They keep the ball, and they don't allow you to get back into games.
So after the timeout by Pittsford, each team with 1 timeout remaining here in the first half. And different name in there. Aiden Arena, number 18, getting a run in as a long pole here for Fairport. That Coach Mike Torelli going to give some guys some rest. Getz throws it over to the far side to Kesselring as they'll work it around here in an empty set. Luke Fliss, 30 yards out, making his move now. Fliss puts on the brakes. Steingas back up top, this will go. Murphy, he'll give it up to Fliss. Fliss has time enough to recover. As Pittsford using all corners here at this end of the field. Cook is the player to watch, and Cook is going to drift behind the cage now, as Matt Budarazzi will be guarding him away from the ball. Here's Fliss. Fliss, the lefty shot that didn't get through. Blocked in front. Rebound kicking out. And coming up with it will be Steingast as he intercepts.
That was a great interception by Steingast, set up by a nice little slip from Cook.
Gets in the far corner. So for all that Fairport has done right here in the first half, should Pittsford get on the board? I mean, it's a one-goal game.
Fairport has played incredible, but they're not cashing in. Pittsford has to feel really good right now about where they are.
Steingast left side, now Murphy. Lots of traffic around Murphy. Can he hold on? He has it stripped. Whistle.
There's a legal procedure playing without the cross. So if he drops the stick, he has to get out of the way.
Yeah, tough break there, but good swarming defense here. And clearing attempt in progress and getting it stick way up high. But I think that is going to be a timeout. Indeed, it will be a timeout. Yeah. Called by Fairport.
You know, when you have the long pole on a clearing line, long pole, we call that the dream. Fairport did a great job of recognizing that and calling the timeout before they lost the ball.
So Fairport out of timeouts here in this first half. If you're just tuning in, Joey Gigi, 8 seconds into the game, setting the tone. You gotta love that. Like when you have a face-off guy that's going to just get your fan base, get your teammates all fired up. And then Rizzo quickly thereafter, and it's been all Fairport here pretty much. 3-1 our score.
Yeah, you know, he said that he was just going to take over the game from the get-go. You're going to play me with a shorty. I'm going to run right through you. And then Pittsford had to change up and go with 3 long poles on the face-off. But Gigi continues to win.
Joey Gigi, a senior, and always when you have these championship games for those seniors in the back of your mind, you don't want it to end here tonight. You always think there's another game. You can't even fathom the possibility.
Just dreaming of practicing tomorrow. As a senior, that's all you ever want. You want to practice one more day.
As we take a look at some of these All-Americans, and there's some familiar names on there. Boy, Guy Van Arsdale, the former RIT coach, I didn't realize. I learned something.
Andrew Whipple, the head coach of Pittsford.
Some great names in the past. Jamie Trimboli, of course, great things at Syracuse. T.D. Erlin, one of the best face-off guys in the history of New York State.
Chase Erlin, who played in the national championship game on Monday for Cornell.
Just some great talent here in Section 5. Which you and I were talking, it's just amazing how everything is kind of connected, how close this lacrosse community is here in Rochester.
Yeah, it's incredible. You know, we were talking briefly. I coached with Coach Garrett when I coached at Fisher. My high school teammates, Coach Bodeglier. I was coached by Andrew Whipple my senior year. You know, there's connections all over the field.
Mahar on the near numbers to inbound. So Fairport is out of timeouts. But again, it's just with the amount of possession, the amount of shots in this game, it feels like it should be more than 3-1, and you just wonder if that'll be something we'll be talking about at the end of the game. It's Kuhlman on the far side. He's guarded by DeMeo.
The shorties are pressing out and trying to force Fairport to dodge against their poles, which are their strength.
Kuhlman with it between the hashes. Sends it over near side Mahar. Behind the cage this goes as Fairport will work it around. That's number 2, Chase Rizzo. Rizzo with one of the 3 goals tonight, his 26th of the season. He'll get it back here behind the cage. He's drawing the long pole of Hazel. And then the switch comes over the keeper, and we'll have a call here, and it's going to go over to Pittsford.
Yeah, Rizzo crossed his hands in front of his face and was met with a poke check right to the chest, causing the turnover, held the stick going the other way.
Under 2 minutes to go here, and I think fair to say a big possession here for the Panthers. And knowing that, we'll have Pittsford using their last timeout here in the first half. It's a championship game. Use your timeouts here, Coach.
You can't take them with you. You know, discuss it. This is a huge possession. Going down 3-2, possibly taking the last shot here, going into halftime with momentum would be huge for Pittsford.
The one player I thought we'd see more touches was James Cook. James Cook was robbed earlier in this game by McLean Ralston. Just one of those saves you really shouldn't make if you're a keeper. But, idea is, how do you get James Cook some more opportunities, some more touches here?
If they're pressing out to him at X, they got to find a way. They have to pick for him, get him open to get his hands free in space. He's a tremendous dodger from X coming up the right or left side because he has those basic fundamental moves of inside rolls or question marks. Their midfielders are doing a great job of getting by their guy. If they move it through X, it's a free dodge every time up the backside for Cook.
Fantastic crowd here tonight, not just from both schools. I think there's a lot of fans of Section 5 lacrosse also coming out.
Yeah, Section 5 lacrosse, this place is amazing. Fans from everywhere, not just from these two towns, but from the lacrosse community in general. The landscape has changed now with club teams. People have friends on every team. It wasn't like it was 20 years ago when every team was an enemy.
It's happened all my lifetime. I remember writing an article in my high school newspaper asking for our program to get a lacrosse team, and, well, it was after my time, but it did happen at Aquinas years ago. Fantastic game we've had so far here. It'll be Luke Fliss, one of our players to watch, to inbound, and Joe Budarazzi, the short pole on him. Brady gets, sends it over to the far side, and Pittsford again going to all corners here.
Pittsford is spreading him out.
Fliss gets around his man. He realizes not much ahead, so he'll send it back to Steingas. Steingas, he's got a long pole on him. No surprise, is the long pole of Aiden Arena. Number 18. 1:18 remaining here before halftime.
Both of those dodges were set up to get Murphy the ball on the backside to dodge down, but they said no.
Murphy still with it as he'll send it back to Fliss. Fliss drawing Hadley, one of their best defensive middies. Gets now to the near side. Now we're down to 52 seconds remaining. Gets. He's got a long pole on him and Villarreal. Looks like he was going to lose it, but he held on. 40 seconds.
Timed that check perfectly. Cook with the inside roll, near pipe.
That's what they needed, exactly what we were calling for. That is James Cook. His team leading 41st, and that makes it a 3-2 game.
Yeah, they did a great job of setting him up on the wing. Acted like he was going up. Inside roll to the near post. Set up his defenseman and then shot right over the goalie's stick.
Gosh, talk about a sharpshooter there. Not much to look at, but Cook getting it in.
Short time here.
Coach, for all that Fairport has done right, it's only a one-goal game after that goal by Cook. And now the Pittsford fans are bouncing up and down as Gigi trying to make this a two-goal game. Again, he shoots and scores! Joey Gigi with 29 seconds remaining in the half, and it's 4-2 Fairport.
Joey Gigi is setting the tone for Fairport. He did it 8 seconds of the game. He takes it down this time and scores in 6 against 3 long poles covering the midfield for Pittsford. Takes the 2-goal lead back.
As we take a look here at the high cam, and Joey Gigi is going to come right into your living room, folks.
The Fairport attack did a great job of stretching out the fast break defense to allow him to go right down the middle.
That's the way to answer if you're Fairport after the goal by Cook, and now Gigi can go back here for more. Gigi will win that draw against Wambach. He'll send it ahead as Mahar. Mahar going into the box. Mahar fires and going down low and making the save is Dehaan. Traps it in the crease. Maybe a last chance here. No, let's think the better of it. No, he threw it away. Last chance here. Going up. Shot. Goes wide. Oh, Chase Rizzo with the takeaway, and that nearly was disastrous for Pittsford. And now the Panthers will be just kind of fortunate to go here to the half down by 2.
And it looks like Rizzo was hurt on that play. He just ran right off the field with his helmet off.
Oh, my goodness. And right now he's taking a seat on the field.
It's a wild 36 seconds right there.
Definitely. As Mike Torelli talking with the officials there. Wow, that looks...
If you look at the replay, it was a late hit high that Mike is arguing.
Well, maybe we can find that replay here and bring it to you. As here's the game plan, folks. We will take a break, so keep us logged on, and then certainly we'll be back with you with a couple minutes remaining here before the half, as they're already rolling the clock here. Only 9:23 remaining and counting, so go grab a bite and keep us logged on here. Our score at the half in the Class A championship game: Fairport 4 and Pittsford 2 on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, knowing that answers to your questions are just a phone call away, and that there's a friendly face to guide you when you need it, we think you're going to like it, because it's banking that fits your life. With all the technology you need, backed by service you can trust. Banking on the go, from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust, investing in you.
Varsity Media covers every sport at every level from every angle. Game film, recruiting videos, highlight videos, sportscasts,
Under, and what a look.
photography, live streaming. You name it, we offer it. Don't leave your video needs to amateurs. Trust the pros. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Mugs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and place your order today.
Are you settling for a boring live stream? Can't see the players' uniforms? No audio? Camera not following the action? Consider a live stream broadcast with Varsity Media. Our announcers help tell the story of your game.
That was McCarthy. He's got. He's in. Touchdown, Farmingdale.
We feature multiple camera angles, guaranteed to capture all the action.
Touchdown, Oceanside!
Plus added features like graphics, instant replay.
Yeah, the shooters are going to shoot here at Bethpage, and one of many threes on the day.
Interviews, and more. It's your time to shine. And with Varsity Media, now you can. Contact us today and book a live stream broadcast with Varsity Media. Online at varsitymedia.net or by phone 516-403-2050. If you're an event organizer looking for a media company to cover live streaming, action photography, and game video for your event, look no further. Varsity Media travels throughout the Northeast covering weekend tournaments, showcases, and championships. Contact us today to learn about our services and packages at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
If you're interested in staying involved with the sports you've enjoyed over the years, we may have an opportunity for you. Section 5 Athletics is currently looking for officials for several sports. Serving as a Section 5 official provides a great way to stay active, contribute to the sports you love, and earn money while making your own schedule. Visit section5.org/officials for more information and to express your interest.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area sports leader. We offer an array of services for any team, coach, player, athletic director, and parent. From game film to live streaming, we are available to cover your event anytime, any place. Looking for an enhanced experience? How about a professional broadcast with multiple camera angles, announcers, graphics, and instant replay? Need a highlight reel? We produce individual highlights for college recruiting and team highlight videos for end-of-season banquets. And when it comes to social media, nobody has you covered better than us. Hype videos, sideline highlights. We can tailor custom videos to make your team stand out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Why waste your time dealing with anyone else? When it comes to sports video, Varsity Media stands alone. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or online at varsitymedia.net. Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
For the best action shots and the best angles, look no further than Varsity Media. Our experienced photographers capture your athletes' best moments right from field level. Plus, we offer great keepsakes like bobbleheads, posters, plaques, and prints. For more information about Varsity Media's photography services, contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media.
Stand out from the competition with a Varsity Media college recruiting video. A college recruiting video from Varsity Media can help save money on college tuition and land a spot on the team. We use your best plays with our custom editing effect sets and music to ensure a college coach sees your athletic skills. Contact us today to book a college recruiting video. 516-403-2050 or email Jeff at varsitymedia.net.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, knowing that answers to your questions are just a phone call away, and that there's a friendly face to guide you when you need it, we think you're going to like it, because it's banking that fits your life. With all the technology you need, backed by service you can trust. Banking on the go, from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust, investing in you.
One man to beat. Collier can't get him. Baker gives Victor the lead.
Headed by McQuaid, and in they score!
The Braves get it back. Quick shot. And a score for Canandaigua. Wide open for Ozzie. He gets it. Touchdown, McQuaid. Punch. Power punch. Another shot and a goal.
Dribble handoff to Shatters. What do you think? Bang. Brings heaven. Let's see. They shoot it. Score!
Beautiful sunset here, and soon now the lights will be taking full effect here. Gene Battaglia along with Spencerport head coach Bill Butero. Coach, thanks for doing this. This has been a blast here.
Awesome. Great lacrosse.
As question is, how do you get more face-offs? I don't know if that. I asked the question. I don't know the answer when you're going against Joey Gigi here.
You know, I think that right now they're going to stand up and try to take the ball away from him. They got 2 poles, a shorty on the other wing. We'll see how this goes.
One of the storylines, Chase Rizzo, who took a shot to the head right before you. Very rarely do you see Mike Torelli that upset. And we'll have to see if number 2 will be out there. But right now, it's a face-off that's still being contested, and then getting belted was Gigi, and that's going to result in a penalty. A penalty that's going to go apparently against, well, now the whistle will blow, as it did look like that should have gone against Pittsford.
Yeah, it looked like he went right through his legs. I don't know what they're going to call, if they're going to call a trip or unnecessary roughness. We'll see what they say. Yep, they called it.
Oh, yeah, he launched himself, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Now, if this were hockey, you don't play the body, you play the puck, so kind of along those same lines there. Let's see, is number 2 out there? As we see the personnel coming in, Kumin. Nope, so right now, not out there is Chase Rizzo. As it's the first man up tonight for Fairport. Pittsford 1 for 1 in their man up. As a penalty going against Santowski. So that's a double whammy, as that's one of their best long poles not available here for this sequence. Shot that goes wide as Mitchell Monty let that one rip. Kumin closest to the end line, he'll pick up a ball.
Fairport did a great job of going out with 3 formations there. Open to a 1-4-1 to a 1-3-2.
Monty rips it again, and again it goes wide, and play will continue on. 29 seconds remaining in the man up. Mahar on the near side. Mahar back up top. The shot, and a goal! Man up goal! And for the first time tonight, Fairport leads by 3. That's Kyle Gould getting on the board, his team leading 38th.
Yeah, simple play. Fairport just moves the ball up the right side, makes them play 2, finds Kyle Gould wide open for a step down in the seam.
So that comes 56 seconds into this third. Fairport scoring the last 2 goals here in this game. Opening up a 3-goal lead, and maybe there's a pot of gold for the Fairport faithful on the other side of that rainbow. Great team here we have at Varsity Media Sports Network, bringing all the sights and sounds. There's an important face-off draw won by Pittsford. Santowski will send it ahead to Kesselring, and penalty coming down, so opportunity here for Pittsford as they can be very choosy here on their next shot here with the flag on the field.
Pittsford's long pole did a great job boxing out Gigi and not allowing him to get to the ground ball, winning their first faceoff.
Fliss will check in. So an important sequence here for Pittsford, down by 3. As Gustav Murphy, he's going head-to-head against his number 3 counterpart, Hadley. Murphy reversing his field. Fliss with it. Fliss going in. Fliss shoots! And the play continues on. Picked up on the end line. Good pick there by Valenti as the flag remains on the field. Steingas. Steingas. Boy, 2 defenders right on him. Steingas sending it back up top. Plenty of time for Fliss to recover.
No need for Pittsford to force anything. This is a free possession with the flag down.
So now it'll be on the outside, making a move. Going between the hashes. Cook fires. That goes off a body. The rebound put back up, and it goes out of bounds. And with it rolling out of bounds, we will have Pittsford going on their second man up here tonight.
Be interesting what they call here. It was a push from behind, but it was late. Let's see what they call.
I believe that's Gigi on the far side. Yep, so it is Gigi getting called for the
Yep,
penalty.
it's a 30-second technical push call.
As the sun officially ducking behind the trees here tonight. Joey Gigi with 2 goals here tonight. 5-2 Pittsford, but as we know in these championship games, things can change very quickly. 19 seconds remaining in the man-up.
Pittsford scored their first goal of the night on a man-up rip from Steingas.
As Kesselring will pull back. 8 seconds remaining in the man-up. Bliss on the near side. And we're back to even strength as the midi will join here. Racing out is number 20, Joe Budarazzi. So Pittsburgh 1 for 2 in the man-up. In a situation like that, if you don't like it, coaches, it's totally fine to let the possession continue on here.
Having the ball is the most important thing, and don't force it just because you're a guy up. Keep possession, live to fight another day.
Getz behind the cage, gets a pick, and rolling off of that was Cook. Instead, it's going to come to the opposite side. Kesselring camping out in front. Here's Cook. James Cook, who has one of the goals here tonight. And as you imagine, there's the switch. Cook coming in, trying to do his magic, sends it back up top. Valenti sending it over Steingas. Left side, the shot, and that goes wide. As Avery Valenti let that one rip, it is still going to be Pittsford ball.
Great ball movement by Pittsford. They switched sides of the field 3 times on one possession.
The long pole, Matt Budarazzi out there for the Red Raiders. Going against Cook. Cook trying to make it happen. Good move. As Cook sends it down low. The shot. Oh, it goes off the side of the net. Might have hit the iron. And it's a stop for Fairport. Big stop as Joe Budarazzi here on the clearing attempt. He's got a lot of green in front of him. The transition, he'll send it off. And getting into the box is going to be Jackson Monty. How about that stop for Fairport?
The way Fairport's bench went crazy, I think Ralston made the save, which would have been another point-blank save for Ralston on the crease.
Ralston, one of the best in Section 5. As on the far side, number 22, Billy Mahar. 5-2 is our score. And it's good to see Chase Rizzo is back out there, number 2. So Rizzo, who got shaken up at the end of the first half, he's been cleared. He's back out. This is Brandon Riley, number 4. Riley gets a step. Riley fires and scores! Brandon Riley is 21st of the season. And Fairport is rolling. It's now 6-2.
Pittsford was pressing out on the Jason Mahar. Riley used that to his advantage and sweeped across the top with a shallow cut from Mahar, freeing his hands at 7 yards for the goal. Great job by Riley.
Riley getting around his man, and after Cook scored late in the first, Gigi won the next draw and took it himself. Since that point, it's a 3-0 run dating back to the second quarter for Fairport, and they have their biggest lead now at 6-2 as Gigi wins again. And Gigi, thinking for more, shoots and sends it wide.
Gigi is dictating this game right now.
It's not a long ride, just down 250 here, and a lot of Fairport faithful out here tonight in Penfield. Kuhnman will send it back, and Riley will get another run in here. So a lot of those shots were not connecting in the first half for Fairport. Here they've got a little bit of margin. Steingas. Now it goes over to the far side. Jackson Monty, the shot that will go wide. And picking one up off the end line will be Chase Rizzo.
It looks like Pittsford has settled back into the zone to try to change the pace.
Feed across the field, a shot. That goes off a defender in front, resulting in a ground ball. 50-50 ball, whistle.
Loose ball push by Pittsford. Fairport maintains possession. Pittsford almost stole one on an intercepted pass, but pushed when the ball was on the ground and stays with Fairport.
Mitchell Monty on the near hash. As the feed comes to the near side, the shot save is made. DeHaan getting a stick on that as Jackson Monty let that one rip. In progress, here's a clearing attempt here for Pittsford as it's stripped from behind, but it's recovered on the far side by James Cook. So nearly a caused turnover there for Jake Kuhlman on the backside. And now Pittsford with a very important possession, down by 4 as we're nearing the 5-minute mark remaining here in the third.
Pittsford switched that zone to allow their goalie to see the shots. He makes a clean save, ball goes the other way.
Kesselring running in front. Feed goes right through. Ralston with the save, picks it out cleanly, and then hits his man in stride. Off to the races is Brandon Riley. Riley steps into the box, but credit the Pittsford defense for getting back. Jake Steingas stride for stride there with Brandon Riley.
That was a great job by Riley not to force the middle of the field and just maintain possession. They have a 4-goal lead right now. No reason to force it. The time is on their side.
And I would think the problem for Pittsburgh, they've got to be we'll see how their stamina is on this end of the field here, Coach.
They've played a ton of defense today. This defense is good. They look like they're in shape. We'll see how much they got left.
Bahar sends it back up top. As with it is going to be Brandon Riley. Riley, right side. Takes it behind the cage. Calling for it on the near side was Rizzo. Riley still with it. Takes a little shot and will send it back to Mahar. Fairport, no rush. They're up by 4. They can afford to be patient. As now coming off the field will be Riley. Substitution in progress. As that'll be number 1, Mitchell Monty getting a run in. Mitchell Monty makes a move. Monty fires, sends it wide.
That was an incredible first step to get by the defender.
Yeah, the Fairport fans chanting here, let's go Fairport. As Kuhlman will have it 20 yards out. Kuhlman pushing it behind the cage. Jackson Monty back to Kuhlman. .247 remaining here in the third. Kuhlman guarded by Murphy. Murphy gets turned around. The shot that goes wide, but no, it's still recovered. Here's Mahar. Mahar fires and scores. Great ball movement by Fairport, and that's Billy Mahar with his 22nd of the year. Now Fairport is up by 5.
Jackson Monty picking up the shot off the bounce, moving it to Mahar on the hitch and go for the goal. What a play by Jackson Monty to move that ball right as he picked it up. Freezes the defenseman with the hitch, gets topside, time and room goal. Great take by Mahar.
And the problem for Pittsford is now you got to try to get the possession back, and you're going against Joey Gigi. 72% on the season is Gigi. That ball into the air, and eventually it'll be Fairport coming down with it. And getting that ground ball is number 13, Jack Kelly. Kelly getting the job done.
I believe it was Knapp with the takeaway check.
And there's another goal. And now Fairport is really rolling, as that's going to be Kyle Gould, his second tonight, 39th of the season.
Causing the turnover in the middle of the field, got them off balance, moved the ball down to the open shooter. That's a tough one to stop for any goaltender.
Changing that eye level, too, as they say, going down low on that.
Yep. Going high to low, ripping the top cheddar, as the kids say these days.
I thought maybe Andrew Whipple would want a timeout here at some point, but you have 2 remaining, and this is a run here. You got to stop the bleeding, and GG is not going to have any of it, as that's still being contested. And it will be still Pittsford ball.
Yeah, I think Whipple's saving those timeouts to the fourth quarter, situational things that we'll need to work on in the fourth. That's a big face-off win.
And for Fairport fans, if you're a longtime Fairport fan, I believe it was the 2014 final, a big rally by Fairport over Pittsford, that game at Webster Schrader. So certainly in a sport like this, anything can still happen. As now we're down to 143 remaining. Steingas on the right hash, 10 yards out, didn't like it. Fliss to reset. Pittsford has not scored here in this quarter. Kesselring on the near numbers. Panthers coming into tonight 11 consecutive wins. Fairport 8 straight wins. Ball stripped. And can Pittsford recover? Yes, they can, but in trouble in midfield and then coming away with it. And that flag coming down.
It's going to be a push from behind on Fairport.
Fliss jumping in. Delay penalty. Fliss hits the iron, the rebound. Another iron, and it caroms out. Wow. Rebound and another penalty coming in. So we got a lot of laundry on the field here to sort out.
The first one was a 30-second push. I'm not sure what the second one is yet.
All right, let's see if Ralston, we give him credit for this, or is this just bad luck here by Pittsford?
Oh, that
first one is definitely. And then the second one is the iron. So, boy, McLean Ralston. Nazareth, you got a good one coming your way. We take another look here from the high cam.
Pittsburgh's had a few looks tonight, point blank, that they haven't been able to finish, at least 3. Pittsburgh will be up 2 for 30 seconds. Let's see if they can cash in.
So gets to inbound. So Pittsford 1 for 2 with the man up, but so two-man advantage, but no time to waste here. Fliss, the left side, the shot, and there it is. The goal by number 14, Avery Valenti. Number 8 on the season for the 8th grader. We'll be calling his name for years to come. That's an important goal, making it 8-3.
It's a nice little flip play at the top where they're trying to get the top guy to drag with the cut, move it to the side. If the low defenseman rotates up, they throw it low, but he has time and room from the wing for the easy goal.
So at the end of the second quarter, it was Gigi answering real quick as we take a look from the high cam. You had to have that one if you were Pittsford.
Going up 2 men there, that's a huge goal. Stop the momentum.
Oh, Gigi upset with himself. He had a chance to save it. Slams his stick down on the turf.
Pittsford ball here.
All right, so Pittsford, they're not looking at the clock at this end of the field as Murphy has it here late. Sends it behind. Fliss is at the top of this formation. Cook going to work. He's got a goal here tonight. 14 seconds remaining. Looking back at Steingas. Had to turn around and look at it. Steingas going in. Fires. Sends it wide as gets closest to the end line. Now no time to waste. 6.7 seconds remaining as Murphy to inbound. Got to get it to somebody real quick. Murphy inbounds. Left side. It'll be Kesselring. No, the shot, that will go wide. And the horn, well, they'll put 7/10 of a second up there. This will bring us to the end of the third quarter. End of the third quarter, and Fairport now just 12 minutes away from a sectional championship. So glad you're with us here tonight on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
We'll be back in a moment.
Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
Wow. What do they say? Red sky at night, sailor's delight. There we go. Sailor's delight. And I don't know, the school with red in their colors and red in their name, that's what you might call an omen there, Coach.
Yeah, it all comes down to Gigi at the face-off X and possession for Fairport. If they can possess the ball, 12 minutes, they're sectional champions. Pittsford has to come up with a way to force turnovers or win face-offs to gain possession to get back in this game.
John Santowski will be at the X here for Pittsford. Of their long poles, he is the best at the face-off X. So let's see here. What they can do is Gigi makes it look so easy. It really isn't that easy. Because now Gigi will take it into the box.
Gigi is so quick with his hands, the defenseman can't even get a stick by him before he catches it in his pocket.
Just logging on, Fairport has led this one wire to wire so far. Gigi set the tone 8 seconds into the game. Rizzo then quickly making it 2-0. Our score at the half was at 4-2. And you can see the score a little lopsided there. 4-1 the scoring in favor of Fairport in the third. As now Mahar will pull back. Mahar, who has one of those goals tonight. Very balanced attack here for the Red Raiders. Caleb Lewis, number 29, the long pole for Pittsford out there. And then Santowski, number 35 as well. Jackson Monty doing his thing behind the cage, drawing Santowski. And if for nothing else, Coach, this possession is taken now 1-10, and now we have that's not good. Something away from the ball, and that's
Folks, we're going to have to take an injury timeout.
Can't see the number on that. Oh. Those non-contact plays are the worst.
It looks like Martin's 19.
Yeah, 19. Will Martins has a goal as a defensive midi this season. He is a senior. And with the injury on the field, we'll take a quick break as well. 8-3 is our score here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, knowing that answers to your questions are just a phone call away, and that there's a friendly face to guide you when you need it, we think you're going to like it, because it's banking that fits your life. With all the technology you need, backed by service you can trust. Banking on the go, from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust, investing in you.
And Coach, when you see one of those plays, it's a non-contact play. You see it in football, you see it in lacrosse. We just hope the best for Will Martins.
Yeah, you see a hard plant and then the leg just give out. You see it all too much these days.
We have 10:41 remaining, and Pittsford still with possession. has taken a stick right at the chops, and Fairport fans wanted a call there. That was Mitchell Monty, the recipient on that. Monty's still with it, however. He makes a move. Mitchell Monty between the hashes. Oh, and a save is made by DeHaan. The rebound carrying out to the near side. And the call remains Fairport ball.
Pittsford looked to be out of bounds before the ball went out. You can't be out of bounds before the ball goes out. It doesn't count.
And here it gets ruled over here. Clearing attempt in progress for Pittsford. Now there's really no margin of error here for the Panthers. Lewis sending over to Hahn. Surveying his options here on the clearing attempt. And then scooting around the edge, that'll be Santowski, who will step into the box. 9:52 remaining. And then Santowski, his feet a little off, the rebound coming to the near side, and that's going to be the long pole. Budarazi picking it up. Something Pittsford could not afford to do was turn it over, and now the clearing attempt on the opposite side coming. Fairport stepping into the box. Stripped away, and a good cause turnover. See who got that one. As McPherson, number 13, bringing it over the timeline, and we'll have a timeout call.
It was a great timeout call by Andrew Whipple. Settle them down. Let's get a possession here. Make this game 8-4, one goal at a time.
8-3 is our score, which for Fairport, they've done a little. They've done everything well here tonight. I think that's across the board. Their goaltending has been fantastic. The defense, they've done a great job against Cook and certainly Steingas. And offensively, they're making the most of their opportunities.
Yeah, and a few have come off the board. They hit a lot of pipes in the first quarter. Fairport is controlling this game. That was a great forced turnover there by Pittsford to get the ball back. We got a long 9:15 left here.
Fairport student section all on their feet here. Well, just keep in the back of your mind, we have our sideline reporter, Ben Turchin, who will be down on the field afterward, where we will be interviewing our winning players and coach. As we will bring you extended coverage here, awards presentations, and more. And then on to the States. And it's just so strange that we haven't cycled around here in the calendar where we didn't get the States last year, Coach. It kind of, the season ended and it was like, well, at least we had a season there the way it felt.
And, this is the first real lacrosse season we've had in 3 years. Year before, COVID, last year, we just had our regular season of sectional play.
Those sectionals went about 10 days later than this year, for obvious reasons. Because now here's the feed, the shot that will go wide. Ball rolling out of bounds. And it still remains Pittsford ball as Steingas sending it back. Gustav Murphy to the far side. Cook. Double team comes over as Cook pops back up. Cook sends it behind the cage, and it goes away.
The pressure by Fairport's defense caused the turnover.
And for Pittsford, it's going to have to be their ride here as Ralston flings it to the far side. Fairport with the energy here as Mahar sends it to the near side. Successful clear. Jackson Murphy to the far side. That'll go to Rizzo. Murphy behind the cage. Monty. Jake Kuhlman, who has a goal here tonight. Kuhlman 30 yards out, trying to get around DeMeo. DeMeo pushing him to the outside of the hash.
Fairport does not have to go to the goal here. They shouldn't panic. The more time they have the ball, better chances to be over sooner.
So, Coach, what determines then a stall warning in a situation like this?
You have to attempt to go at the cage. So you have to produce shots. Do they have to be on cage? No, but you have to look like you're attacking it. In this situation, I would welcome a stall if I was Fairport.
As the ball rolling out near midfield. Now, why would that be?
If we have the ball, they don't. We're up by 5.
Well, I guess so.
And having a 5-goal lead is huge because it's more than 4 in under 2 minutes. You do not have to keep it in the box in Section 5 rules.
Mitchell Monty, he has it in the box from now. Monty looking to size up DeMeo. Makes a move. Monty fires, and that, well, I don't think he ever got it off, actually, and now he'll send it along near side, accidentally throwing it away, and now it's go time if you're a Pittsford fan here down by 5.
Yep, he got himself in a little trouble, got himself too far in on a nice pump fake, had to throw off his back foot, threw it right out of bounds.
DeHaan to the near side. Goes over to Caleb Lewis as Lewis gets it over the midfield stripe. And now he will step off the field. Steingas here to enter the play here momentarily. And now Pittsford has their personnel in they want. We've reached the midway point of the 4th quarter. Steingas at the hash. Pulls it to the center of the field. He's drawing the long pulls. Dishes it off. The shot didn't get through. Rebound. Contested ball. And Fairport's going to come away with it. Red Raiders on the far side. Clearing attempt in progress. As that's the long pull. Dishing it off. As a good job there by number 21, Josh Knapp.
Great ground ball by Riley to keep possession.
$5:10 remaining. And now if you're Pittsford, Coach, what type of chances do you start to take here?
I start locking off people with my short stick, allow my long pulls to extend out and throw takeaway checks. At some point here, you're going to start thinking about pulling your goalie out of the cage so you can double the ball, 7-on-6.
As that ball will be behind the cage. It's Kuhlman. Feed back up top. That'll go to Riley. .425 remaining. Kuhlman in the middle of this formation. Mahar with it, outside the numbers. And there's the stall warning, so the play has to stay in the box here.
Pittsford should just extend out and start to apply a little bit more pressure on those box lines.
Good job of keep away here by the Red Raiders as Chase Rizzo dishing it off the far side. Mahar drawing a long pole. He's got to dance around. Can't go outside 20 yards. That's going to be stripped away. Still being contested, and it'll be a procedure call here.
Yep, legal procedure. Ball went out of the box. Pittsford had a nice takeaway check to knock the ball away. Pittsford ball.
Pretty much last chance here for the Panthers. Down by 5 here late. Got to score and get some face-offs. Is bringing it in. That's the defensive midi, Bobby Jacob, number 11. Now he's going to run off the field. James Cook, he's the guy you want to have it. Cook dishing it back up top. 3 minutes to go. Shot. Making the save again, McLean Ralston. Picking that one cleanly out of the air. Clearing attempt, nothing but green ahead for the Raiders, who bring it in, and they'll hand it off. Whistle and a timeout called by Mike Torelli. Can't call it yet, but getting awfully close here as Fairport controlling this game. 8-3 they lead. We take a quick break here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area sports leader. We offer an array of services for any team, coach, player, athletic director, and parent. From game film to live streaming, we are available to cover your event anytime, any place. Looking for an enhanced experience? How about a professional broadcast with multiple camera angles, announcers, graphics, and instant replay? Need a highlight reel? We produce individual highlights for college recruiting and team highlight videos for end-of-season banquets. And when it comes to social media, nobody has you covered better than us. Hype videos, sideline highlights. We can tailor custom videos to make your team stand out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Why waste your time dealing with anyone else? When it comes to sports video, Varsity Media stands alone. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or online at varsitymedia.net.
Welcome back here to Penfield High School, our site here for the Class A championship game. And for Fairport, right now Mike Torelli just kind of like, okay, everybody just kind of, guys, let's just focus on our assignments here.
Fairport couldn't be in a better position right now. 2:42 to play with the ball, 5-goal lead. Usually at 2 minutes, they yell, keep it in if you're up, but they're up by more than 4. So they have the whole half of the field to try to run out this clock until the officials call a stall on that.
So that last goal ended up being pretty big there, is what you're
Huge.
saying.
And that last possession for Pittsford could have changed a lot of things in the last 2 minutes if they could have scored on that shot. Ralston coming up huge again.
Ralston coming up huge. Joey Gigi at the X. Not only the X, like 2 face-off wins and then just taking himself like a running back. Freight train right to the cage. Scoring twice tonight. As now here's the keep-away game as the Fairport student section is hopping right now.
Yep, and Pittsford doubled the ball, pulled their goalie out, knocked him out of bounds.
All right, so clearing attempt here for the Panthers. As DeHaan, he's getting harassed by Gould. He'll have to send it back. And every second counts here now. As Santowski trying to direct some traffic. And this is DeHaan. That's not his forte, but he's going to get it over. And now, as a result, well, the last time out of the game called by Pittsford. Well, hold on.
Hold on, folks. Looks like we got some confusion going on there now.
They called Pittsford offsides. They didn't have 4 back when the goalie went over before Whipple could call the timeout.
Wow. Yep, you're going to see Murphy go over.
Yep.
That. Wow. Good catch there, Bill. As this will be now Fairport. 2 minutes to go. Red Raiders, the 3rd seed in this tournament. Taken to the wall by McQuaid, but they survived.
Fairport was a very interesting 3rd seed. They were 13-3 and beat both Pittsford and McQuaid in the regular season.
Battle tested for sure as this will be Mitchell Monty to the near side. That'll go over to Riley. Riley outside of the numbers. Santowski on him as that cage is vacated.
They're going to just continue to play keep away. They have a whole half of the field.
As we're down to a minute remain.
1 minute left in the game. 1 minute.
And what a great season this was here for Pittsford. And the ride is about ready to come to an end here. As the Fairport fans on their feet. Mitchell Monty with it. Sideline bouncing up and down as well. 40 seconds remaining. Kyle Gould has got a couple goals here tonight. As the Raiders moving it around, 20 seconds remaining. As the Fairport fans starting the I Believe chant, bouncing up and down. The excitement here. Boy, it's going to be fun in the Village tonight. 7 seconds remaining, and the celebration is underway as congratulations, Fairport, champions once again here in Section 5. Another one on the board for the Red Raiders. Mike Torelli and his team, congratulations.
Yeah, what a great played game by both teams. Fairport coming out top behind Gigi at the faceoff X, who contributed 2 goals and might have had one of the fastest goals in Section 5 championship history, 8 seconds into the game. What a great game by both programs.
Gigi doing a fantastic job. And what about the job by McLean Ralston in between the pipes? Because the state tournament, anytime you have a goaltender like that, who knows how far you can go.
You know, if you have a faceoff guy and you have a goalie, you can possess and then stop the ball. You can go as far as they'll take you. But Fairport has a great defense, a patient offense. They're a complete lacrosse team.
Rizzo with a goal, Kuhlman with a goal, Gould twice getting on the board. I mean, what an all-around effort here tonight. Josh Knapp doing things defensively as well. And Brandon Riley also with a goal here tonight. As momentarily we will have the awards presentations, but certainly I always find this just one of the best traditions in sportsmanship, where you have to win with grace and still keep your head up high. If you're Pittsford, both teams now will shake hands here after a hard-fought battle.
Yeah, you know, it's tough. You know, being on both sides of these and coaching different sports, it's never easy. Fairport, unbelievable effort. Pittsford has a lot to be proud of. Great effort tonight.
Take a look at the highlights. That's Gigi setting the tone here. And just 8 seconds into the game, that will be a lead that Fairport would not relinquish for the rest of this game. Joey Gigi. And let's not overlook what he did at the end of the first half. Cook gets the goal. And for all that Fairport did right in the first half, you look at the scoreboard, like, how is this only 3-2? Yeah, yeah, 3-2, under a minute to go. Gigi does it again, taking the face-off and just running directly to the cage, firing it in his second tonight. And instead of this perhaps being a tie game, or maybe Pittsford only down by 1, they makes it a 2-goal game at that.
I mean, Pittsford had all the momentum, and Gigi just took it right back. You know, going into half 3-2 or 3-3, Pittsford is on a roll. Gigi just goes right down the middle, makes it 4-2. Another goal that took 6 seconds. Incredible effort by him tonight.
Yeah, Gigi just a force for this team. Was the running back for the football team, and you see there, it was, he's like running between the tackles. Nobody is going to bring me down. I'm going to bury this in the back of the cage.
Yeah, he's an unbelievable talent. Sure, he's going to win some awards tonight. Great effort by him.
And for Mike Torelli, you know, one of the nicest guys in Section 5, always there to take your call, always there to tell you a little bit about the Fairport program. And now he's coached generations here at Fairport, and you feel happy for anybody that has done it at this high level for so many years.
Yeah, he was the assistant there under Randy Garrett, who coached for 30 years. And then he take over the program, been there for 18. One of the first people that talked to me when I took the job at Pittsford was Mike Torelli. Great man, and I'm happy for him tonight.
Let's send it downstairs to our public address announcer for the awards presentation.
Director Paul Wilson. We're going to have the two teams congratulate each other. All right, folks. Now, let's start from the top one more time here. At the center of the field to present the awards, we have Section 5 Chairman Mike Simon, Tournament Director Paul Wilson. And we'd like to first start off with the presentation of the runner-up for Class A title, the Pittsford Panthers. Congratulations, all the players, coaches, and staff of Pittsford. And now, Class A Coach of the Year presentation going to Fairport's Mike Torelli. All right, and folks, let's hear it. The presentation of your Section 5 Class A champions, the Fairport Red Raiders. And a congratulations to the players, coaches, and staff of Fairport. And folks, with the presentation of tonight's winners, we'd also like to do the presentation of your Section 5 Class A All-Tournament team. We will begin with midfielder from Pittsford, Ben Steingas. In attack, from Fairport, Kyle Gould. In attack, from McQuaid, Paul Chiarello. In from midfield, from Pittsford, we have Avery Valenti. Also from midfield, from Rush Henrietta, Chase Pesky. From midfield, from the Fairport Red Raiders, Billy Mahar. And now we move to defense. The first defender in the all-tournament team, coming from Fairport, Matt Budarazzi. Defender from Pittsford, John Santowski. In the goalie position, Fairport's McLean Ralston. Also in the goalie position from Pittsford, Nolan DeHaan. And for the final award, your MVP of the tournament, faceoff and midfielder from Fairport, Joey Gigi.
Joey Gigi named the MVP, Bill Butera. That's no surprise here tonight, certainly.
No, he completely dominated the face-off X, and then added 2 goals on top of that. Completely dictated the outcome of this game.
As they're taking some team pictures, and we will take a break. We will have our players of the game. Ben Turchin will be downstairs. That'll be coming your way next. We step aside here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, knowing that answers to your questions are just a phone call away, and that there's a friendly face to guide you when you need it, we think you're going to like it, because it's banking that fits your life. With all the technology you need, backed by service you can trust. Banking on the go, from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust, investing in you.
Varsity Media covers every sport at every level from every angle. Game film, recruiting videos, highlight videos, sportscasts,
Under, what a look.
photography, live streaming. You name it, we offer it. Don't leave your video needs to amateurs. Trust the pros. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Mugs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and place your order today.
Are you set?
Thank you, guys. I'm here with head coach Mike Torelli and the MVP of the game, Joey Gigi. You start the game, face-off win, and a goal. You do it again before halftime. Tell us about that.
Honestly, I was just going down there looking to create an offensive opportunity. They didn't slide to me, so I had my shot, and I'm always shoot first, pass second, so I took it.
That is true.
You guys played Pittsford earlier in the season. You play them again. You had them for both games. Did they do anything differently? Did you see anything different today?
I think face-off-wise, what I noticed, they sent 3 poles out there. And they did a real good job. 35, 33, they were real good players. They're all very tenacious. Mucked it up on the ground balls real well.
We're going to let you go celebrate with your teammates. We're going to keep Coach here for a second. Congratulations.
All right, buddy, go celebrate.
Coach, it's three-peat for Fairport right now. You've been at the helm for such a long time.
Yeah,
Tell us about
2004.
Tell us about this team, what makes this team different and special.
Every year you get to win one of these. The team is special and it's different. It's different. This group has just had to overcome just a ton of obstacles. And, it started the year, we had 4 seniors out with injuries. We had a few guys we weren't even sure were even going to play. COVID has really, taken its toll on a lot of kids. And we had some that it really was taking its toll on. And I'm just proud of their effort, their grittiness. And with 17 seniors, you hope that at the end they're able to get to this night. And then to win one is just even more special.
You had mentioned COVID. I want to ask you about the state. Last year there was no state tournament at all. Now you advance into the regionals. You'll take on Buffalo. But what's different is that, not to look ahead, but this year
the championships are down on Long Island. So has that factored in at all? Obviously, that's the end result, main goal. But you're in a tournament now for the first time in 2 years. What's been the approach there?
We've been talking, from day one about playing our best lacrosse on the last day that we were together. And I don't think that's not going to happen right away. I know that if we get through Buffalo on Saturday, that we're going to play an extremely talented Baldwinsville team, and that's going to be a major challenge. The goal is to get to Hofstra, and 2010 we went to Long Island and we battled the West Islip team for a half, and they just came out and they just had too much depth for us, but we got there. And our goal with this group is they wanted to get to the sectional finals and go as far as we can, and play lacrosse as long as possible.
Coach, congratulations once again, sectional champions.
Thank you.
There you go, Coach Torelli for Fairport. We'll send it back up to Gene and Bill.
Thank you very much, Ben, and thank you, Joey, Gigi, for taking some time out. And that's what it's all about is we look at the celebration. Now you get to celebrate with your fellow students, and it's just one of those wonderful experiences that it's hard to describe when you win a sectional championship. Congratulations tonight to Fairport. As Ben mentioned, it's now 3 in a row. But now, unlike last year, Coach, you actually get a chance to see what you can do here in the state tournament.
Yeah, and Fairport's built to take a little run here. They're going to play Saturday against the winner in Buffalo. I'm not sure who won tonight, but they'll be ready to go. They're a great program, and they'll be up to the task.
Well, Bill Butero, this was a pleasure here doing these games with you. Thank you so much for your assistance here tonight.
Hey, thank you guys for having me.
As we watch the celebration as we sign off, as we want to thank everybody at Section 5 as well here tonight, too. Section 5 for moving this game, the hospitality here tonight at Penfield High School. We thank everybody involved. And this is our last broadcast of the Section 5 season. So we want to thank everybody here that took part here on the broadcast here tonight. Chris Van Kampen, one of our favorites on the camera, along with John Garino and Patrick Sloan. Production assistance provided tonight by Kyle Battaglia. And certainly Joel Balthaser tonight. Joel manning the ship here tonight, providing a lot of these great replays. Our team leader, our director, the head of Varsity Media, Ben Turchin, here tonight. You saw him on the sidelines. Thank you so much. And thank you for logging on. So great, and we will do this again next football season. And good luck to every team that's moving on into the state tournament as well. For Bill Butero, my name is Gene Battaglia. Once again, congratulations to the Fairport Red Raiders who win here tonight, the Class A Boys Lacrosse Championship 8-3. Have a good night, everyone.
When you can bank on the go, anywhere you go, knowing that answers to your questions are just a phone call away, and that there's a friendly face to guide you when you need it, we think you're going to like it, because it's banking that fits your life. With all the technology you need, backed by service you can trust. Banking on the go, from people that you know. That's Canandaigua National Bank and Trust, investing in you.